بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
Now there is a few things about my father. Actually, I'm indebted. Whatever I am, because of my father. My father was born in a family of small farmer. My grandfather was a farmer. But he was a pious man. He prayed 5 times. He tried to do the good deed as well. When my father was 13 or 14, at that time my grandfather thought that I should. He was in a small village near the Uch Sharif, which is a known place in district Bahawalpur. Near that, he thought that I should make my son. He should be educated in Sharia. So there was a madrasa near to our village. He sent him here. That madrasa was for Devbandi people. And there was a Shaykh Habibullah Gamani. He got his education at Devband and he was teaching. My father started there. After 1 year, when he got the basic things, Shaykh Habibullah wanted to go for Hajj. He went and he said to my father that you are an eager student. I like you. So I will put you in such and such other school. That school is some miles, 10 or 12 miles away from that place. I will put you there. In my absence, you just go and have your education there. At that new place, that was Devbandi Madrasa. There was only one Shaykh. It was Ali Hadith. Shaykh Abdul Haq al-Hashmi. He is father of Shaykh Abu Turab, that famous scholar who has more than 20 books. And he is very much respected in whole world, the Arab world, because of his knowledge of hadith and because of his good books. And the University of Egypt, Cairo University, gave him honorary doctorate on 1 volume of his books, Shawahid al-Quran. The Shawahid al-Quran is a very marvelous book. Anyhow, there's details there, I can't go into that. The father of that, Shaykh Abdul Haq, he was there. My father went there and he liked the way Shaykh Abdul Haq was teaching. When Shaykh Habibullah came back, this is the arrangement from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Shaykh Habibullah came back, he said, okay, Sultan Mahmood, you come back. He said, no, I want to remain with this Shaykh. So there's Shaykh Abdul Haq. And he was such a big scholar that in early 40s, when he went for Hajj, Saudi, before the Pakistan was freed, before that, in early 40s, he went there. And some people who knew him, they asked him to deliver some lectures in Haram. He was delivering. Some Arabs also came. And they said, Shaykh, can you say these things in Arabic as well? He started in Arabic. And among those who came were Shaykh bin Baz, Abdullah bin Subayr, and people like that. They came in those. And when they listened to him, they knew that what a big scholar he is. They asked him, can you please leave India? That was United India, that was not Pakistan. Can you leave India and come here? He said, yes. Every Muslim, he has a desire that he should go and live in either Makkah or Medina. This is a big something. So they said, okay. These ulama, they went to King Abdul Aziz, rahimahullah, and asked him that he is a big scholar, we want him here. So he was invited. And when he reached there, look at the arrangements from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These shuyukh, Shaykh bin Baz and all his companions, they said that in honor of his coming here, we want to open his madrasa, special madrasa. So they arranged and they bought ALHAQQ, the same place which was the first madrasa in the period of the Prophet ﷺ. It was ALHAQQ, the same place where Umar came and accepted Islam. The Muslims used to gather there and they used to learn Islam about in that. They bought that. They made a trust, they put it under that. And Shaykh Abdul Haq was made the first Shaykh al-Hadith of that place. And that madrasa is Darul Hadith al-Khairiyya in Makkah. And it says, they had hundreds of people, they come from all over the world and they study Islam. And this is the leading Islamic school in Saudi Arabia, in Makkah. He was there. I went there in 60s. No, when I went there in 80s. The director of that school, Shaykh Ali Amir Aklan al-Yamani, he was a student of Shaykh Abdullah bin Baz. When I was introduced to him, so you are son of Shaykh Sultan Mahmood. We know him. He is the leading pupil of Shaykh Abdul Haq, our Shaykh. Please, our request is that ask your father that now he should come and she should become the Shaykh al-Hadith. But he didn't come because he was old at that time, number one. Number two, his commitment was to the madrasa he was teaching there. And alhamdulillah, he taught in that madrasa in a small place in Multan, Jalalpur Pirwala is the name of the place. He taught there 65 times he taught Bukhari there. 65 times. And there is no madrasa of Al-Hadith in Pakistan where his students are not teaching others. And the ulama here, they say that all of us, by one way or the other, our link is that we are either the student of Shaykh Sultan Mahmood or the student of one of his students, etc., etc. That link is there. And alhamdulillah, throughout his life, he had so many invitations. So many. Let me tell you one event of his life. Shaykh Abdul Rahim Ashraf, he was having a very good school. Still, the school is there in Faisalabad, Jamiat Alimat Islamic. And Shaykh Abdul Hassan also taught there, Shaykh Hadith. My father went only for 1 year in Jamia Salfiya, Faisalabad. And he didn't want to go. Actually, Mia Fazalak, he came to me, I was teaching in the Punjab University at that time. He came to me and Shaykh Muhammad Ismail Zabi, he was like my uncle. He was a very close friend of my father. They came to my house, all of a sudden, without informing me. I was the superintendent of the International Hostel of Punjab University. They came there and they said, we want to take you because we don't have any proper person in Faisalabad, Jamia Salfiya. We want your father to come only for 1 year at least, in proper year. They took me, I went there, I asked my father that, okay, if they all of the, I'm alone. I have no sister, no brother. So he loves me very much, he loved me very much. So when I said, and he said that my people, I am committed here and they will not allow me to go. I talked to Jamaat, said for 1 year you let him go. My father went there. When he went there, in so many madrasas of Al-Hadith in the vicinity of Faisalabad, the students, they came when they heard that he is here. They came especially for last class of Bukhari to study here. So that year, the number of students studying in Bukhari and Faisalabad were very much. Abdul Rahim Ashraf was there. He was introduced to my father. Now he tried his best. That Shaykh, you come to my madrasa and you come there. That is a small place, Jalalpur, Pirwala, etc., etc. No, you come here. He went on. In 78, my father went for Hajj. Abdul Rahim Ashraf also went for Hajj. And when my father went for Hajj, the Shaykh Abu Turab, the son of Shaykh Abdul Haq al-Hashmi, the teacher of my father, he is a very, now he's Rahimahullah, he was a very, very important person. And he had one room inside the lower story of Haram. He had that. He came to my father and said, this is room for you. Till the time you are for Hajj, you will stay here. There was this water tap from Zamzam was also available, and he was there. Shaykh Abdul Rahim came, Abdul Rahim Ashraf, and said, you come to. And he said that, what are you getting there? It is not enough, your salary is so small. I will give you 20 times more than that. My father said, Hakim Sahib, I'm sorry, and I'm very much disappointed that you think that I will decide about these things because of money. You think me like that? If you think me like that, I don't deserve to teach others. I will not ever teach you. He tried his best. My father said, no, I'm committed here. And I'm getting, but when he died, he was getting 3,000 rupees per month only. And out of these 3,000, 1,000 he gave to one of the teachers who had so many children, and his salary was not enough. He was every month, without telling anybody he was. After his death, I knew that he was doing it. The same person told me that he was doing this with me, for children. He never thought about this worldly life for one day, or for a moment of one day. He favored so many people. People of Jama'ah who were, for example, somebody needs, there's no shop and he wants to, he will try to arrange some loan for him, something from him, so that he should start his business. He did for so many things, but for himself nothing. Never. He had an ordinary house, which was built by loan, and the Anjuman of the body who was running the madrasa, they gave that loan, and he adjusted all those loans and he paid it. A small house, 2 rooms only, he led this life there. And he was living in such a way, and the people so much loved him, and his students so much loved him, that I could never think of that any teacher can be like him. For example, Shaykh Chima, he is a big scholar there. He is a student. I was in Karachi. I was teaching in Sokoto University of Nigeria, and went there. He knew that I'm coming on such and such flight, that he was waiting for me. And I said, yeah, Shaykh, why are you waiting for me? I could have taken a taxi from here and I could come to your house. Why are you waiting for me? He said, you are my elder brother. Don't think that you are the only son of Shaykh Sultan Mahmood. All of us, we are more close to him than you. This is the way the people loved him. Shaykh Umar Farooq, he is now Shaykh al-Hadith in Warburton. It's Rahmah Institute. It's a very beautiful institution now. He is Shaykh al-Hadith. He was studying there, and Shaykh Abdul Rahman narrated me this thing. They said that we were sitting with our teacher, my father, in his house, and he used to wait until the students finished their night study and they go back. After that he went to sleep. So we were with him, and Umar Farooq, he was a student at the time, now with Shaykh al-Hadith. He came. He said, Ustadji, I'm going to sleep. Is there anything I can do? The father said, no. To check the library, because he was in charge of that library place. There was a place, and he said that you check that the door is locked properly. He said that when he went, after a few moments, Shaykh Sultan Mahmood asked his students which were with him, please come, let us follow him. Let us follow him. He said, well, we started following some distance. And he went, and then he turned to left, then he turned, and he came near that place where he had to check the lock. And Shaykh Sultan Mahmood said, Umar, stop, don't touch it. We were astonished. Shaykh Abdurrahman Chima says, we were astonished, what happened? He said to Chima, please go and bring a tester. He brought a tester, and they checked that lock was full of electricity. The current was there, because there was rain before that. And the electric was leaking, and that was full. And then we put off the main switch, etc., and then we checked that lock. We all asked the Shaykh Sultan, Shaykh, how do you know that what is going on? He said, no, I didn't know. Just when he was going, there was something inside me that this boy he is going to face some danger. I don't know what danger is. If there is any dog, if some thief is there, if somebody who wants to hurt him, etc., etc., what is there? I didn't know. So I decided that I should take all of you and follow him. We followed. When he was near there, then I said there should be something like that. This was his feelings towards his children, his students. They all boast now before me that we are closer to him than you. This was his love for his students. And the love is such a thing for for a teacher is such a big thing that somebody studied in that school 20 years ago and somebody else came up 20 years afterwards and they don't know each other. The moment they are introduced, they become like real brothers. They love each other with such a way. And he used to keep the students in such a way that they should be very beautiful, good Muslims. The last day of his life, when afterwards, the same day near Zohar prayer, he fell ill, and that was the final illness. And after 2 months and 3 days, he died, rahimahullah. The last morning, what he was doing was that he left his house, and after Salat, after Azan al-Fajr, and he was in the hostel, and he was waking the children, come up to school, because he knew that some of them they will become lazy. So he was so attentive to all these things, and they love him so much. And in Hadith, really, the way of his teaching and understanding was so beautiful. He wrote some books. The marvelous book he wrote is about this Sharh Kitab al-Tawheed al-Bukhari. In Bukhari, there is a big chapter, Kitab al-Tawheed. It's very difficult. Generally, people don't understand it. His book is about the Sharh, commentary on that. It's a beautiful book. Any student, all the ulama there, those who have the approach to that book, they say that when we study that, after that it is very easy to teach Bukhari, especially Kitab al-Tawheed and ALHAQQACADEMY in Bukhari. He has some other books as well. I went to Marbanga in Shaykh Ibrahim's this Al-Amraq mosque. I delivered khutbah of Jummah, and there a person came to me. You are son of Shaykh Sultan Mahmood. He did his treatise about the Tahrif al-Ghalin fi Sunan Abi Dawud. That is a treaty. He told us that some non-al-Hadith people, ulama, they have tried to make Tahrif and Hadith, and he pinpointed it, and he wrote a book, and he told them that this is Tahrif afterwards. These people have done it. He said, I came across that treatise and I have translated it into English. Please give me anything he has compiled or written. I will make it into Arabic, into English, and he will distribute it again. So he was a very big teacher. He was a very generous man. He has no love for this world. He was a committed teacher. He remained just hand to mouth throughout his life. He tried to favor others, even those friends who were business people and they were in difficulties. He tried to do that. And the biggest asset I have is that I studied with him. I stood first in the university. When I passed my masters in the university, I stood first. 2 people, they were second after me, and the gap between me and them was 60 numbers, 60 marks. Such a big gap was there. Because he was my teacher. And whatever I have done in my life because of him. And now, alhamdulillah, Allah has favored me with this, that I have completed the commentary of Muslim in Urdu. Inshallah, it will come in English as well. And the Darussalam, they have published the translation of it. Now they are going to publish the commentary of this. And the teachers of Muslim, now they say that we benefit from this translation, especially those ulama who are working inside Islam, Darussalam. They said whenever we face any difficulty in understanding some hadith, and this hadith is in Muslim, we take the manuscript of your commentary, and the difficulty is solved. Alhamdulillah. So he was living in this age. He died in 95. But when we were with him, he reminded us how our aslaf were living, of the people of the old ages, how they were living. And he had only one aim in his life, and that was to serve hadith and to teach hadith, and to make people. He used to go for preaching as well. And look at his way of life, that whenever he went to preach somewhere, he took holiday from school and 20 holidays in a year was allowed from madrasa. If they were more than 20, he used to return the money, the salary of those days back to the foundation. No. He went for preaching, but still, the rules were like that. He was such a principled person, his principles were like that. So alhamdulillah, now his teachers, his students are doing so many things. What I have done, even Darus Salam has published the commentary of Bukhari. That Bukhari is written, the commentary is prepared by Shaykh Mahmood. He is proud that he is a student of Shaykh Sultan Mahmood. And he says that whatever I have done is because of him. And there are so many others in Rahma Institute. The top teachers, they are his students. The workers in the this research department of Darus Salam, the workers, most of them, they are benefited from that. Alhamdulillah. So actually, what I say is that for young people, like I know about my father, that when he was a student, he planned at that time, when he was a student, that my life is just for service of Hadith only. And he spent all the life like that. We should encourage our young people. They should fix a goal, a very noble goal. And they should try to follow that goal throughout their life. Allah gives them success and fills the heart of the people with love for that person, like he was loved by everybody. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma ghfir lahu wa اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم رحمتك نرجو فلا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين وأصلح لنا شأننا كله لا إله إلا أنت اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى واجعل آخرتنا خيرا من الأولى اللهم أعذنا من شر ما استعاذ بك منه نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونسألك من خير ما سألك به نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل صالح يقربنا إليك ربنا سهل لنا أمورنا كلها اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على النبي محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا رب العالمين.